Nick, where should I put my stats? Strength, stamina, a little bit of wisdom. Okay, we're good. Deadeye, okay. Fast metabolism because it matches my look. I'm role playing right now. RPing. Survivalist. Cool, I got it. Well, wood elves can be lumberjacks. Isn't that sacrilege? Listen, we haven't figured it all out yet, but I could say maybe they're just very gentle. They're gentle about it. Um, I've got a bow and arrows. Nice. I should do ranged. Is that new from the trim sheet? The character sheet? Yep. It is new. It is in progress. Love the auto melee range transition on rangers. Feels really good. It really does. From the moment it went in, it felt good. Damn. That's what you get for attacking little people, dude. What are you thinking?
No, it's messed up. Got a taunt here in a second. Uh-oh.
Yeah, all the textures are placeholder at the moment. I'll have you know, I did not start this fight. Nick's the one that randomly attacked the Dryad. That was... I would never have done that. Jeez. Use my abilities. I was using my abilities, mostly. Yeah. Make a ranger. Immediately die. Rangers get gate at level 1. Oh. That's not my corpse? I just assumed. Sorry. I just ran to the first corpse I saw. Thought at one point Druid and Rangers weren't aggro to animals. Did that change? A lot of stuff will be changing in here over time. Loot all feature considered yet? It's been brought up a bunch. The feeling of like actually having to grab your stuff and put it on your corpse and have it take a little bit of time feels worth preserving. The only automated just like approach that we've discussed in the past that is currently a possibility is like having it be something that's kind of like a channeled ability where it slowly loots for you, but I mean, unless you're dying like a lot, it's really not that much clicking. Hashtag not classic. Have the loot spray out of the mob as voxels on the ground. You have to run around and collect. You run up and kick your corpse like a pinata and have to chase your items around the zone. Poor wasp. Exploded. Not quite sure where that arrow went. Thank you. That was a pretty aggressive little wolf. Wait, there are no guards over there, I don't think. Are there? I'm glad the ranger experience is true to form. He does look shifty. Welcome to the elf starting zone. Just a healer. 7 says looks fun. How's he healing in game right now? I feel like it's good when we're playing a little bit. When we're playing other characters and actually have some healing with us. Did you die? Are you still alive, Nick?
We gotta punch this wolf to death. I died.
Oh, that's what that is. I was like, what is that roar? I thought the roar was something attacking me. It's my bestial taunt, apparently. I have a very deep voice when I taunt as a wood elf.
You do.
This is how I prefer to run around a forest in Germany in loincloth only. What did you hear? Did somebody say something? Is this a Wood Elf newbie yard equivalent area then? Yeah. This is the beginning of it. The zone's still being worked on. So it's the sort of first iteration of. Is that not your corpse, Nick? But just a healer, I've mainly been playing a cleric in most of our little internal playtests, and I'm finding it pretty good. Finding it satisfying. We've got a couple VODs up. If you haven't seen them, check the VODs here. You'll find the last, I think the last VOD's actually Nick and I duoing, and I'm playing like a level, what was it, 47 cleric?
Yeah, we were 48.
Yeah.
And then the one before that, we were, what, 38?
Yeah, like...
37.
Yeah, I think it was 37, 38. The walk of the orc looks really nice. British, Dargith said. I'm trying to remember who animated them. I think that one was probably Orkenstaff. Just a healer? Yeah, take a look. We've got a bunch of odds up, so you can bounce around, but there's typically a cleric involved in any of our internal playtests. You've been playing a lot of Pantheon. Yeah, I've got a cleric in Pantheon as well. I haven't played a ton, so he's only level 10. I've enjoyed that as well. It's pretty active. Ours is a bit more chill. Or at least I thought I could. My sources are a mess. Is it OBS plugin? I use Streamlabs desktop. I don't remember where I got it. Let me go die down on the street. Death Rider, yeah, mobs will have equipped weapons that can drop. Yeah, Dargit said even works for some armor. Skeletons will show some armor. And if it's one of the visible slots that are supported, you could see it. Yeah. Did I just... So you may see him like wearing a helmet or... Did I go the right direction? I am going the wrong way, huh? Any invisible unicorns that'll instantly kill you in this zone yet? Nope, not yet. Oh, that's what confused me. I saw these guys and I thought I was going in the right direction. I did not realize they had doppelgangers. There you go. See? Loot. I don't know where Nick... There he is. Oh, he's being chased. Oh, that guy's got good loot. I'm just shooting my arrows randomly off to the side. Ignore me. What loot did he get? He got a rusty scimitar. Put this up here so you can see it. My archery skills remind you of how you do at the range. I feel scared for the folks at the range with you. So the textures are a placeholder, but we are experimenting with some different ways to like try to keep it very retro feeling with some of like our high grass and stuff, so it isn't just like a random potpourri of like procedurally tossed on little squiggle grass. And so one of the things that Bill was trying was like kind of like different blocks of grass that kind of come up, kind of like if you were to run through hay, then it would actually be chest high kind of hay, and then if you're in it, it'd be really cool. Oh no, another one of these guys, really? I think I should just let you eat the loss on that, Nick. You're too aggressive. But when you run through like the high grass or whatever, it's like a gnome, then you're actually in the volume, and maybe it obstructs your like sight and stuff. These guys are tiny. It'd be cool if there are wolves and stuff in the tall grass that you can't see, including nade plates. Yeah, I mean, that could be an option, right? So what do you think? You see? Oh man, the corpse is in there somewhere. Are you sold on that direction? Do you have other thoughts? No man, bushes are going to be lit on PvP. Tall grass is cool. I can see it in a swamp too. Tall reeds. In a mix of like mucky water. Red. And reeds and... Nick's got no health. Still going for it. Did orcs skip leg day? They don't, dude. They don't need big legs. It's all about it's all about the beach torso, man. They're deceptive though. Dude, I kind of like how that looks right there. The corpse just sticking out of the grass a little bit. I don't know. Just me? All right. Having corpses obscured by tall grass may be more annoying than fun. That's also a fair point. That's why you need a gnome in your group, though. Because the gnome would actually be in there and able to see it. Oh! That's a fair point, John. I forgot that they moved and I wasn't even thinking about that. That the slots moved. There we go. What if you could see the corpse but there's a mud action to hide it under the grass? What, hide it from the rest of your group? Alright, I can heal now. Hide it in PvP. Icebreaker Hammerhead, your name is not too long, buddy. It's fine. I'm gonna go sell some of this stuff. I like your long name, to be honest. It's distinct. It's easy to spot in a group of names.
Help.
No, I'm not helping you. You started that. You got 30% health in your...
You got enough mana. It'll be fine.
I don't have any mana. I'm out of mana. I'm out of mana. He went that way. I'm not gonna help you. It just my group mate's just running in circles, dying. I'm casually selling. What? He's still alive. I'm not gonna help him. Where are you on crafting mechanics at this point? We got some crafting in, and we're bringing on a new trade skill designer to help us focus even more on trade skills. Any plans for inclement weather in this zone? It should already have rain and stuff. There you go. I thought you had like a piece of gear on before. Are you strictly in your bikini?
Oh, I have gear on my screen. Yeah, you might want to reload.
Oh, there you go. Pulled from the server. That should all just be client side. Like once it's active. This will not be on console. It's a PC game.
So what's the vibe check so far for you on hunted in the zone?
Small thing I'd say we need to make a unique skeleton for the zone, or I need to look at the loot table and just make sure that one quest item only drops in shaded or in Night Harbor. Generally speaking, it'll be nice as we get a few more kind of like features and landmarks in as the zone continues to flesh out. Then we can look at kind of the distribution of the random mobs in the wander volumes and see if we can play around with like some thematic density a little bit. Generally speaking, it feels natural, right? Like it already feels natural in here. But it'll be nice when there are those things that sort of catch our interest and start to vary it up a little bit.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
I think it's going to come together really nicely. I mean, just based on this and knowing how much is still going to go in here and the fact that we've got placeholder textures, etc. What's up, KB Radiation? And I'll be honest with you, I'm still having a little bit of trouble concentrating tonight. Like the headache's not really gone, so.
You're not able to attack this guy or something?
Yeah, that was weird, right? Like. No, I don't think it's hydration. Good looking out though. I drink a lot of water. Nice, Roach. Nice. Nice touch. Great addition, Nick. Oh, social. A burrito said, "Robot excited to dive back into M&M at some point in the future. Had a great time, a great deal of fun with friends during past playtests." That's nice to hear. Thank you. Who is the first dev to fall to their death from the Alcidian M&M? I don't think anybody has fallen to their death. All of us, we're all very expert game players.
I've never fallen to my death.
Yeah, Nick's actually never, in the history of M&M, ever fallen to his death. Speaking of which, we post all the VODs to this on YouTube. Dude, I'm so glad it was you. I came so close to falling so many times in that last playtest. And when you did it, I didn't even realize that's what happened. I was just like, oh, that's an interesting color blue that his health bar turned. Biggest question is UI scaling a thing? I play on my TV, and UI that scales the resolution makes games entirely unplayable to me. Yeah, we've got UI scaling. I don't know if it will scale to your needs yet. We'll have to look at that sort of thing over time, but ooh, opacity, UI scale. You know what? I might the resolution I operate at, I might actually start rocking this a bit lower. Just kind of.
Did you see you can also change the transparency on the chat window when you're like focused versus not focused?
I just saw that. I didn't notice that until just now. Getting there. Oops. Oh, sorry, I just missed your trade. Radiation,
Chat,
thank you for the follow.
Chat, how does it feel to not be in the desert?
Oh, there was a comment about the fireflies. The like the night. Oops, my candle's dead. The sort of the wispy firefly things in here are currently placeholder. They'll likely be moving around and stuff later. XP said, I miss the desert. It's usually my least favorite biome, but in M&M, Night Harbor is home. Aw.
I don't disagree with that, but it is a nice change of pace.
It is definitely a nice change of pace. Extinguished. Man, seeing the city in the distance is nice. Tsunami said, so is this only Jifei or a mix of that and Neck Forest? I mean, there are gonna be a number of different elements in here that will be thematically appropriate, but unique to the song. Poor orcs, no. Orcs in our game are horrible killing machines.
They don't have families.
They don't have families.
Can you cast a heal on me real quick?
Yeah.
Did you not jump down?
No, I just realized you did though.
Yeah, it's cool to see the city in the distance. Different
Yeah.
vantage points in here.
Yeah. As the various POIs and stuff go in and little ranger outposts and all sorts of stuff, I think it'll really start to come together and feel neat. Was writing up stuff for the naiads, I was thinking about the other areas as well. Little spider area and orcs and stuff like that. So we get some more written up tomorrow, and that'll be interesting to see. I know lighting will still be tweaked and stuff in here, but it's already nice to kind of see. And it's funny, you get so used to looking and seeing this like dark that you forget that it's actually canopy and trees, and when you look up and actually see through the canopy to the sky, it's kind of a cool reveal. But yeah, it's gonna be fun seeing players running around and stuff. Would the outpost and city get raids from, say, your equivalent of Crushbone? I'm not gonna spoil any lore for you. $100B said, definitely liking the feel of this area, even with placeholder texture. It's really lovely. Oh, thank you. Boom. That always feels nice. Infravision on his character? No. My candle burned out too. Now I have infravision. Oh, we got an ad. Have you considered making item recharging a trade skill instead of a class-based skill, wizard enchanter? Currently, as far as I know, Tsunami-san asked Nick.
Might be both. Initially, I wanted to have it so you needed to have you have to go back to town. And there's like a recharging stone that you have to do, like your recharges by, and then have like a wizard or enchanter do it. And then maybe that's still the case, but so it might be class plus trade skill, but maybe we'll do just trade skill or something. I don't know.
Is darkness a feature? Yes. Will there be charge-based items that recharge naturally over time, like they get 2 charges per day cycle or something?
Maybe like if we did a cooldown based thing or something like that.
I think that kind of that per day kind of allocation thing's an interesting mechanic to get in for, just kind of generally speaking, and then it could be applied in that way. So it's less of a cooldown and kind of like a reset. Oh no. What class would be able to wield a 2-handed hammer and use ice magic? I'm honestly unsure what would meet that description. Two-handed hammer and ice magic.
Maybe a druid?
Yeah, it's like shaman.
Yeah, shaman druid. Probably looking more like druid though. 4 tenants guiding the development for combat. We have this term called sandwichy combat, which means you should be able to eat a sandwich while you're playing. However, we have moments where you need to put put your sandwich down and focus. Yeah, like oh shit moments. Except it's like sandwich down moments in our game. So yeah, I mean it's not meant to be mechanically like impressive. There's plenty of games that do that really, really well. That's not to say there is like no skill requirement whatsoever. There was a lot of skill expression in EverQuest 1, and I feel like definitely evolved past that a bit, you know. But it's not like a modern MMO kind of take on the combat or anything like that. Check the wiki, maybe Cagematic.
It's funny, we always talk about sandwichy combat because you gotta have like one hand to hold a sandwich, but for whatever reason I also picture this guy. Like whenever we talk about it, it's like one hand's holding a sandwich or one hand's holding a beer and a cigarette. I mean, however, whatever works for you. Blinson and blunt.
Yeah, we're 420 friendly here, you know?
Are you sure orcs have no families? The last one tried to escape like he had something to live for. Orcs, so... True story. Oh, I'm letting Nick die. True story. I keep forgetting I'm healing. Orcs, despite being like ruthless killing machines, orcs do not necessarily like to squander orc life because it's costly to create more orcs. So they're actually pretty strategic.
Enchanters in M&M will also have illusion forms, yes. There will also be skeleton illusion.
Oh. Skeleton. Nick is in skeleton illusion.